Some assemblies are small, and you can see the whole board within the ring light. But many assemblies will be larger, and you won't be able to see the entire surface without moving the board. In either case, we generally want to begin with a top view looking down on the surface. Many inspectors use a self-defined pattern to make sure they look at every part of the board. To do this, they begin in the upper left corner and pick a spot in the board. In this case, let's draw an imaginary horizontal line here. Next, we'll break the board up into sections using an imaginary vertical line to define the area of the section you'll be inspecting. You can choose a specific component to create your boundary or vertical border, such as this one. Now, you can look at everything within the horizontal and vertical boundaries before you move on to the next section. It's also helpful to change the angle of the board to create slightly different lighting angles. Different lighting can help provide additional visual information. If you don't see anything wrong in the first section, you can then move the board and create another imaginary section. Keep moving the board along until you hit the far edge. Now make a Z pattern over to the left side and use your same horizontal line to define the top of the lower section. Then create more vertical sections as you go and inspect each section one at a time before moving on to the next quadrant. Some boards can be done in 2 passes. Others might take 3 or 4. You'll learn what size of sections work best for you for a specific job. Over time, this will become automatic. If you inspect each board the same way every time, you are much less likely to miss anything. Consistency is the key to proper inspection. You may occasionally get interrupted during inspection of a board. When this happens, just try to remember which quadrant or section you finished so you don't have to start over. After you complete the top view, it's a good idea to rotate the board to a side view. 10 or 15 degrees is about right. This will allow you to see things like solder bridges that can be found on the vertical sections of QFP leads. Certain conditions like this may not be easily visible from a top view. As you become more skilled at spotting defects, your inspection speed will increase. Inspection speed is based on a balance of quantity and quality. If you take too long to inspect each board, you won't be able to keep up with the workload. If you move too quickly and miss too many defects, additional speed won't be helping the process.